Welcome to the Suspect Zone. I'm your host, Miranda Silver-Polensky. Today, we delve into one of the most perplexing and widely discussed criminal cases in recent history, the murder of 6-year-old JonBenét Ramsey. On December 25, 1996, JonBenét was tragically killed in her family's Boulder, Colorado home. Her death, marked by a brutal strangulation and skull fracture, remains an unsolved mystery that continues to captivate the public and investigators alike. In this episode, we'll explore the details of the crime scene, the evidence that has perplexed law enforcement for decades, and the various theories that have emerged, from family involvement to the intruder hypothesis. Join me as we examine the facts, uncover the mysteries, and try to understand what really happened in the suspect zone. Stay tuned, and remember, everyone is a suspect until the truth is uncovered. A bright light in a quiet night. Once upon a time, in a peaceful town where children played and families loved one another, there was a girl named JonBenét. She was a radiant star, full of joy, innocence, and dreams. Her laughter was like the sweetest music, her smile like the warm glow of the sun. She was only 6 years old, so young, so full of promise. JonBenét loved to dance, to sing, to wear pretty dresses, and to shine on stage. Her family adored her, her mother Patsy, her father John, and her brother Burke. Their lives were filled with love and hope, like a beautiful garden blooming in the spring. But one Christmas night, that bright light was shadowed by something terrible, a darkness no child should ever face. Imagine a family preparing for Christmas, a time when hearts are joyful, and love is shared freely. JonBenét was excited, her tiny hands clutching a new dress. Her family's laughter echoed through the house, laughter that was pure and full of hope. Her mother, Patsy, and father, John, watched her with pride and love. Burke, her older brother, kept her close, protectively. Their home was a sanctuary of happiness. Moral lesson: cherish every moment of love and joy with your children. These fleeting moments are what build the foundation of their innocence and happiness. As the clock struck midnight, something changed. The house grew eerily silent. Neighbors, looking out their windows, thought they heard a child scream. But inside, darkness crept in. When morning came, JonBenét was missing. A terrible silence filled the house. The parents searched desperately, their hearts pounding with fear. A strange, long note was found, a ransom note, demanding money, yet seeming out of place, staged like a puzzle. Moral lesson: always be vigilant. Protecting your children means being aware of dangers, even in the safest places. Never underestimate the importance of safety and awareness. Silent Voice by Miranda Silver-Polensky. In the gripping novel Silent Voice, 18-year-old Lena Carter grapples with a terrifying gift: she can hear other people's thoughts. Haunted by her mother's history of mental illness and institutionalization, Lena fears she's losing her mind after a series of unsettling experiences at her high school. The story kicks off with Lena having what seems like a mental breakdown in the school cafeteria. For a year, she's been plagued by intrusive thoughts that aren't her own, fueling her fears and memories of her mother's past. To help her cope, Lena is sent to a hospital for group therapy, where she reconnects with Ku, a boy struggling with anger issues. Before a therapy session, a fellow patient directs Lena to the bathroom. There, she notices Ku leaving just as a devastating explosion, an attack on the school, takes place inside the bathroom, narrowly missing her. As authorities investigate the incident, Lena uncovers that her psychic ability allows her to hear thoughts through fingerprints, revealing fragmented clues about the case. Through her unique gift, Lena begins to suspect that Ku might be innocent and that someone else is behind the attack. As she grapples with her inner doubts and the truth she uncovers, Lena faces a difficult decision: should she reveal what she knows, risking her own safety, or protect the person she suspects is innocent? Silent Voice is a compelling story about trust, perception, and the power of understanding others, especially when their silence speaks volumes. Hours later, in the cold basement, the unthinkable happened. JonBenét was found, her tiny body lifeless, her bright spirit gone. Her innocence had been stolen by a darkness so cruel. The autopsy revealed she had been hurt terribly, strangled and battered. Her life was taken away before her dreams could fully blossom. Moral lesson: we must stand against evil and violence. Every child deserves protection, love, and a safe environment to grow. The investigation was long and filled with confusion. The police and family searched for answers, looking at everyone, their own loved ones, strangers, anyone who might have been involved. Some believed an outsider had entered through a basement window, leaving behind clues, a mysterious boot print and a strange note. Others believed someone close to JonBenét might have been responsible. The case became a tangled web of secrets and questions, an unanswered mystery that haunted everyone. Moral lesson: justice requires patience and perseverance. Never give up seeking the truth, especially for those who cannot speak for themselves. Protecting innocence is a moral duty for all of us. JonBenét's family loved her deeply. Her parents, Patsy and John, mourned her loss every day, their hearts heavy with grief. They fought to find answers, their love unwavering. Patsy, who fought her own health battles, always kept her daughter's memory alive. John carried her love in his heart, determined to find justice. Moral lesson: love is eternal. Even in grief, love sustains us and motivates us to seek justice and peace. Though JonBenét's life was brief, her spirit remains alive in our hearts. Her story reminds us to cherish every precious moment, to protect the innocence of children, and to stand against evil. The case remains unsolved, a painful mystery. But her light, her innocence and love, continues to inspire hope. Hope that one day, truth and justice will prevail. Moral lesson: never lose hope. Even in the darkest times, hope and love can guide us toward healing and justice. Today, as you listen, remember JonBenét, not just as a story of tragedy, but as a reminder of our shared responsibility. Protect your children fiercely, love them unconditionally, be vigilant against dangers, and never stop seeking justice for those who cannot speak for themselves. Her story teaches us that innocence is fragile, and it's our duty to guard it with all our hearts. Let her light, her spirit of love and hope, shine forever in your hearts and actions. Today, as you listen, remember JonBenét, not just as a story of tragedy, but as a reminder of our shared responsibility. Protect your children fiercely, love them unconditionally, be vigilant against dangers, and never stop seeking justice for those who cannot speak for themselves. Her story teaches us that innocence is fragile, and it's our duty to guard it with all our hearts. Let her light, her spirit of love and hope, shine forever in your hearts and actions.